Dog, what do you mean my posture's bad? Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we are back with a video from Vars. This video here is called People Destroyed by Community Notes. Now I saw the thumbnail in the first couple seconds of the video and I thought, yeah, I'm kinda in the mood for that today. I don't know, do you guys use Twitter? If not, good job, congratulations on not being completely mentally broken yet. For those of us that do, including me unfortunately, my condolences. This video is, well, it's community notes, so it's exclusively Twitter. I think we're gonna have a lot of craziness, a lot of absurd, weird opinions from people. I mean, just looking at the first picture here, the first screenshot, we kind of know what we're into, right? What we're gonna be experiencing here. As always, link to the original video is down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Vars and support him if you enjoy his videos. Let's see what ridiculousness we will see here, what we will experience here. I have an idea this is gonna be pretty fucking crazy.
Men's mental health doesn't matter. Men's mental health doesn't matter. Mental health does, in fact, matter for every human being. You
really?
Itsy bitsy spider gave a
Are you
damn
sure?
about the rain? No, it climbed up the spout again. Lock in. It's important to note that the sun came.
You think the itsy bitsy spider gave a fuck about the rain? No, it climbed the spout again. Lock in. What? What?
Out and dried up all the rain of all the lies told about me. This is the most egregious. People are literally photoshopping me standing on my tippy toes now. Dave Portnoy does stand on his tippy toes, as shown in this video of him being photographed. Ooh. They created a photo taken 50 years later, in the summer of 1972. This image is generated by AI. I did some web searching and this is actually real. Pensioner stuns zoo visitors after strolling into lion enclosure with pet dog. This is not real. The state I live in, Texas, has a higher GDP than your entire country. That's nice. Oh wait, that's non-factual. Just looked it up. Sorry. The GDP of Texas is larger than the GDP of Canada. Name a villain who was 100% right. Was betrayed and jailed by his master. He was jailed due to rampaging in the Valley of Peace. Context is key.
Yeah, there was a reason why he ended up in jail. It wasn't just because they felt like it. Bro, some of these posts are so... The name a villain who was 100% right. That's like a post that is being posted very often, very regularly, and I see a lot. And some of the villains that the comments list are like, what? I mean, the obvious reply is always Hitler. He's the very first reply you always see. But that's like the running joke, okay? I don't think these people are actually got the range to actually think that way. I think it's just a running joke, right? But some of the people they post, including him, where you're thinking to yourself, what? He was absolutely not right. For some of them, yeah, sure, we can argue. But for some of the villains they post in the comments, it's like, no. He was not right at all.
Yeah, people just forgot that because he looks so cool. If you're in a relationship, your partner is entitled to your body. No, they aren't. What? A grown adult plays video games. As of 2025, there are approximately 1.17 billion people.
That is a rage bait post, right? With that profile picture and that name, that is a rage bait, right?
Between the ages of 18 to 34 who still play video games, with 1.3 billion more who are 35 plus. Cows produce milk, bees produce honey, chickens produce eggs, women produce humans. What do men produce? We produce semen. If y'all never had Chicago
oh my god, the
pizza,
fucking
I
cringe.
feel bad for y'all.
The fucking cringe Twitter gender wars. Like, if we don't have anything to be mad about, we'll just go back to default being men bad, women better, or the other way around. Like, I'm guilty of using Twitter, but it's like maybe 10 minutes a day. I do use it more when I'm working than on the weekends, to be honest. It's kind of my way to pass time. But on average, I'd say like 10 minutes a day on that platform, because that's enough for me. I don't need more. But I don't understand how some people can just use this platform day in and day out for hours and constantly like argue about things and get mad and triggered and stuff. Why? Also, the people that just rage bait on purpose, like posting something that will trigger people and will bait interactions. Do you have nothing better to do with your time? That is kind of sad, you know?
Who the hell wants pizza with no cheese? It's under the sauce. This doesn't look nice. Is that just me? I made an oil painting of 21.
No, it's not just you.
This is an AI.
We did not.
This is not an AI. Does the
What?
Fibonacci sequence suggest that time itself is a recursive process? No. Support a small artist? AI art. Nuh-uh. It's not, idiot. It's so very obviously AI. It is, in fact, not AI. Most women who attend college leave college with 100 to 300 bodies. 30 to 50 is
Yeah, that is Twitter. That is Twitter right there. That is Twitter.
below average for a modern woman nowadays. The median American woman aged 25 to 49 has 4.3 partners. The Cybertruck's drifting performance is...
Hey, guys. 30 to 50 is below average. Most women who attend college leave college with 100 to 300. Bro, you're studying there for like, what, 4 years? In order to do that, you would need to be very busy, not with your studies, but with your other studies. Bruh. And with these posts, bro, look at that name. You don't know if it's actually legit or if it's just rage bait.
25 to 49 has 4.3 partners. The Cybertruck's drifting performance is insane. Not once does the Cybertruck initiate a drift.
Bro,
in
it
this
still looks
video.
like a toaster.
Simple, beautiful life. I was made to read books, wear pretty dresses, spend time in nature, and fall wildly in love. Strawberries do not grow on trees. Wow, I always thought nuclear bombs were fake. Now I realize they're not even possible. Nuclear weaponry is one of the most well-documented parts of militaries around the world, used extensively since
so
the end of
Hiroshima and
World War
Nagasaki
II.
just never
51
happened.
seconds is enough for me to prove the Earth is flat. This claim is false. The Earth is an oblate spheroid, as confirmed by centuries of scientific
it's
evidence,
2025 and we still have
GPS
flat
data,
Earths.
and the physics of gravity. Lesbians can be attracted to men, can kiss men, do the deed with men, date multiple men, the deed with men, cuddle men, do whatever they want, consensually. Lesbians cannot be attracted to men. If a lesbian started liking men, then they are no longer a lesbian, but a bisexual person. Streamers are at risk after a study found that AI can guess passwords by listening to the sound of keys being pressed. This was a study conducted in 2023, only on a single MacBook Pro, over a phone call and a Zoom call. A hacker would need to have a full sample of your keyboard with perfect sound quality.
That is like journalism 101 in this day and age. After a study found out. Okay, what study? Do you have a source for that? On how many people was the study conducted? They never give you the source. They're like, a study has found out, blah, blah, blah. And they never elaborate what study that is. That is journalism 101 in this day and age. You see it everywhere, and it pisses me off so much. Because if you don't have to put a source, you can just claim anything. It's so stupid. And from a site like Dexerto, that is kind of big, I would really expect better. It's always the A study found out, blah, blah, blah. And they never elaborate who did the study, when was it done, and blah, and anything else.
Strokes to be extremely slow to determine each character. My 16-year-old niece just started her first job at the Tim Hortons in our small town. Proud uncle moment. This is an AI photo. The amazing spider.
Okay, that was my first photo as well.
Over him like a real freaky deaky
Looks like
spider.
was right.
He's so silly. Stolen word for word, bar for bar. This JoJo panel was so tough, so I decided to redraw it. W or W? He didn't draw it. The original original is from a TikTok account. He even cut the whole drawer to not show the original artist. Therapy is expensive, but reading a book is free? Free? Do you hear yourself? Have you ever been to a bookstore? Libraries provide books to the public for free. Not one American flag inside. The image has been cropped to exclude the American flag. Pretty sure this guy's job is to rage bait tweets and make money from Twitter Blue. So the fastest way to kill motivation.
That's such a way it's possible to make money with that.
It's called ego involvement. When failing becomes failing as a person, your brain starts avoiding the whole thing. Not because you don't care, but because you care too much. This account steals content and reposts without attribution. The same people who claim that humans are so much smarter and superior to other animals still keep repeating the same tired arguments. Compassion isn't a difficult concept to understand. PETA has killed over 47,000 animals since 1998.
Yes, there we go.
Of almost 90. That's high. 25% of young men are now deemed NEETs, meaning they are no longer in education, employment, or training per Fortune. The statement is false. Fortune reported that there are about 4 million Gen Zs in the
25% of young people are now deemed NEETs, meaning they are no longer in education, employment, or training per Fortune. Okay, and how would that work? If you don't go to school and you don't earn any money, how are you going to survive? 25% of young people. Of all the young people that I know, from school, being former classmates, etc., they are all employed. They are all working. I do not know a single person of them that is unemployed. How would that even work? How would you survive? Sure, you could, I guess, live with your parents, but even that won't last forever.
USA who can be classified as NEETs. There are approximately 69 million Gen Zs in America. Thus, only about 6% of Gen Z in the USA can be classified as NEETs. Spider-Man vs. Lizard by Wins. I wish this artist had Twitter to receive the credits. The art belongs to the artist Wins, who can be found at 1998 Wins.
It literally says it here. It literally says it here.
On Twitter. Sabrina Carpenter. Wait, shouldn't the letters being projected on her chest be upside down and backwards? No. Do your thing, X. Identify this a-hole. X, please do not identify this person, because doing so is called doxing and can get you in jail for 2 to 5 years. Superman bleeding?
So you want to dox him because of a middle finger?
Planet. He is not Superman. Superman does not wear glasses. The hub is now blocked in Alabama. 17 states total. We're winning! The hub is not blocked in Florida. I know this because I live in Florida, and I'm on it right now. 42-year-old vigilante from Nebraska arrested for killing 30 predators. The story is fake. It didn't happen. Oh, that's a shame. A typical camel can drink 200 liters of water in 3 minutes. No, that's not true. Camels can only drink as much as 121 liters of water in 15 minutes. This trailer is being forced as an ad to inflate the numbers. My daughter watching YouTube got this. Man, this is desperate. The point of trailers is to advertise the movie. Carlos, you know movies do that to make money, right? I see dozens of missiles above me, going into the bomb shelter now. The full-blown war has officially begun. This X account is run by Ashutosh Shukla, an individual from India. Why would people hate Spain? They never colonized anyone, unlike the English.
How many flags do you need in your bio? They never colonized anyone, unlike the English. Oh boy! Do we have some news for you?
Spain is one of the largest colonizers in history. Literally every foreigner in Asia, when they see another foreigner, I'm the last samurai. No, I'm the last samurai. Tom Cruise is not the last samurai in the movie Last Samurai. Instead, his character is a witness to, the ally of, the man who is actually the last samurai. Katsumoto, who is played by his co-star, Ken Watanabe. Americans sure love giving their data away to the CCP in exchange for free stuff. DeepSeek can be locally run without an internet connection. Unlike OpenAI's models. Breaking. Taylor Swift has lost an estimated $150 million over the boycotting of her merchandise and memorabilia after she endorsed... This is a fabricated lie. Taylor Swift hasn't lost money post the endorsement. The article was satire. Happy Thursday, you guys. Not sure what the rainbow has to do with it being Thursday. Can we go a day without any virtue signaling? LeVar Burton was the host of a popular educational TV show called Reading Rainbow, which aired on PBS for 26 years. 77-year-old women shouldn't be on the stage pretending they're 20. They should be at home spending time with loved ones and family. Dolly Parton had endometriosis and was unable to have children. Warning, the White House has turned red, white, and blue for the second night in a row. It's happening! The White House has lit up red, white, and blue for the 2024 Olympics. The 24-hour sun in Antarctica objectively doesn't prove a spinning globe. Get over it. Midnight sun is a phenomenon where the sun remains visible at midnight. This occurs in the polar regions. The sun in the North Pole moves from left to right. In Antarctica, the sun moves from right to left. There is no explanation other than that Earth is a sphere. Future has summoned the
Bro, why are we still in this day and age discussing if the Earth is round or not? Like, if you look back a couple centuries ago and the inventions that were made and the discoveries and stuff from our scientists, really crazy stuff. And now we're discussing if the Earth actually is round or not. Are we just evolving backwards now? And even if we say the world is not round, it's flat, so what? Does that change anything? Is your life gonna take a different path now because the Earth is flat? I don't understand what the point of flat Earth is, or what they're trying to make. Okay, let's say you are correct and the Earth is flat. Now what? Nothing has changed. Nothing whatsoever has changed. If your life is that, your entire life is your personality being a flat earther, that's sad. We not have anything else to do.
Bringing darkness upon Earth for 30 years. Fearmongering. The Dark Lord Cthulhu will only bring darkness for 5 years, not 30. US citizens from Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's what you're concerned about.
Deported. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, and Puerto Ricans are American citizens. Josh Brolin's Thanos will have a cameo in Avengers Doomsday. This post is misleading with no source whatsoever. No source gets 30k likes, then rumors start spreading, and then before you know it, everyone thinks this is happening.
2.9 million views and 31k likes. With no source. That's exactly what I meant earlier. You're just spreading rumors or fake messages without providing any kind of source, and people don't question it, and now they start believing it.
Then we're all disappointed. I look better without you. Really cool sandwich and hidden replies. That's not a sandwich. It's 73% of all women from every class survived the sinking of the Titanic. Only 19% of men survived. The men tried to take the lifeboats from the women and children, but there was a captain who threatened to shoot them. Titanic history is often confused with the movie, which is fictional. Men did not try and take boats. More women and children survived. Flight or fight kicks in, and many desperately tried to live. Everyone keeps asking how Sonic is racing underwater, yet no one asks how SpongeBob, a character who canonically can't drive, can compete in a race, let alone win. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich. You're shopping for your kid's favorite superhero. These are side by side. Which toy are you choosing? The toy on the left is fan-made, while the toy on the right is an actual DC product, and costs around 250 USD. That's because it's fiction. Everything is fine in fiction. Fiction doesn't affect reality. Because of fiction, many people believe cats drink milk. Fiction affects reality. Despite the fact that cats are lactose intolerant. Most cats do, in fact, like milk. And there is lactose-free milk made and sold just for cats.
Yeah, like, what are you on about?
Stanley Mayer invented a fuel cell that could make all cars run on any kind of water for only $1,500. Fresh water, rainwater, and even salt water. Then he got murdered. While Stanley Mayer claimed to have invented a revolutionary water-powered car, his invention was legally deemed fraudulent, and his death was ruled as due to natural causes, not murder. Fast and Furious actor Sung Kang with his family. Wait, he's black? Sung Kang is not black. He was born to Korean parents, but he was raised by his Korean mother and black American stepfather. This is what a $7.2 million whiskey looks like. That's a $5,000 bottle of boys I shoot my shot at versus boys who shoot their shot at me. Brian has never expressed interest in this broad. Breaking. The Tesla board of directors have opened the search for a CEO to succeed Elon Musk. Tesla Tesla stated that this is false. China will bend the knee by the
Again,
end of the month.
no source.
Bookmark this. China did not bend the knee. This guy was wrong. Some airlines are reportedly set to launch standing seats in 2026. From the actual article, no actual airlines are listed as considering or implementing a standing seat.
Hey, it's
Ryanair,
Dexerto
who
again.
referred to in the article, have denied any interest in implementing these. Guys, but I know no matter what, you'll always keep me in one piece. They are not the original artists. DEI female wrecks company truck over a bridge. If you watch the video, you can clearly see the other vehicle crossing the center line entering the truck driver's lane. I got charged $1 for being a white American. This is racist. Jeez, you forgot.
Oh my. Fuck you, Vanessa. Fuck you. Bro, this is the shit I'm talking about. Why would you even post that? You're just rage baiting people for no reason. You're spreading negativity for no reason.
I got a huge scoop for you guys. So spoilers for Superman. The real identity of Superman is Clark Kent, a journalist at the Daily Planet. Superman's identity is currently unknown, and unlike Clark Kent, he doesn't wear glasses. This scoop is conjecture based on unreliable information. I was wrong. I'm so sorry. Took post down. Additional context. This user made a big mistake confusing a real artist with AI. This ended with the artist being bullied and closing their account. Tell your son to stop acting like he's the coldest one out.
Wow. Oh my god. This ended with the artist being bullied and closing their... That's what I mean, the fucking AI hatred. Bro. People are exaggerating. Like, they see a picture and it's like, oh, it's so pretty. And then you tell them it's AI art, even though it is not, and all of a sudden they hate it. Bro, I hate this shit. I hate how some people under Twitter posts just comment, oh, this picture is AI. Bro, is that your job? Is that your occupation to decipher if it's AI or real or not? Shut the fuck up, man. No one really cares. Wow. And the artist ended up being bullied and closing their account for posting their own drawing. And this bitch here just started spreading false information. Wow, your account is still up. I think you deserve to be bullied now. I think it's your turn. Wow.
With the artist being bullied and closing their account. Tell your son to stop acting like he's the coldest one out here and put up a 4-8 season. He will be a top 5 pick. He was not a top 5 pick. And Fox News is banned in Europe. I wonder why. Fox News is not banned in Europe. It's available in most European countries, including Italy, UK, Ireland, Netherlands, France, Spain, Portugal, and Scandinavia directly or via partnerships. It has not broadcast in a few countries.
It's just that nobody wants to watch it.
Finally adding a Rampage for real to the collection. One of two. That's not my signature, bro. Where did you get that? Rampage Jackson has since confirmed he does remember signing these stickers. He said he doesn't normally sign with his government name, but had to for these cards. The rise in HMPV cases in northern China is predicted to persist until March of 2025. What the hell do I have to do with this? I'm a sue. Brian has thus far been cleared of any wrongdoing or involvement. He will now be pursuing legal action. After 15 years, solar panels are no longer efficient and must be disposed of. But this trash is highly toxic and poses major environmental and health risks. Solar panel waste is 300 times more harmful than nuke waste. Solar lasts 30 to 35 years. Panels are mostly aluminum and glass, easily recycled and non-toxic. The author is in the fossil fuel industry and is not a credible source.
Yeah, there you go. If you're gonna make claims like that, then please back it up. And if you refuse to back it up, then it's probably because it's not true. Damn. Imagine if Twitter added a function to your tweets that before you can post them, you have to credit a source for your claims every single time. That would be amazing. All of a sudden, all the rage bait shit would just disappear. But instead, we need community notes acting like some detective. It's stupid, bro.
Elon Musk, the Tesla billionaire and founder of X, has sadly passed away this morning at age 52.
Source
Elon Musk is
not
the
existent.
founder of X, formerly known as Twitter. The original
founder of X,
so they're not
what?
confirming that he hasn't
I
passed
completely
away.
missed that.
Come on. The Dubai work ethic is crazy. They do construction work 24/7, no breaks. Western culture starts at 9 AM, finishes at 5 PM. Here they just keep working. This is the level we have to get to. Dubai and the rest of the UAE have the kafala system, a brutal modern form of indentured servitude. Well, I've already been able to see the first 30 minutes of the movie at a special screening in Barcelona. They paid for my flight, the hotel, various gifts,
Okay.
a McFarlane, a bucket of popcorn, and they told me that if I speak well of it, they would do promos with me. I'm not going to lie, the movie is bad. The user boasts about a screening of the Superman movie without being the one who was invited, and uses the photo of another user who has seen the movie.
Wow.
Japanese lawmakers are considering making AI Studio Ghibli images illegal. This is wrong. It just quotes a
It's Dexerto again. Is that all they do? Fake news. The Dexerto article this tweet advertises and links to in the replies doesn't actually mention Japanese lawmakers considering making AI Studio Ghibli images illegal. Rather, it quotes officials wondering if the images constitute copyright infringement or not under current law. I mean, technically, if they are new created images, how could they be copyright infringement? How would you classify that as copyright infringement if they are creating new images?
officials wondering if the images constitute copyright infringement or not under the current law. A lot of laws will be changed because of AI. The developer behind The Thing Remastered says Nintendo Switch 2 game keycards are a little disheartening. The image used in the post is misleading. None of the titles are actual game keycards. A list of all game keycard games currently on the market is available here. So who was your first guess?
Even IGN, bro.
Perry? The contestant, Benjamin Glaze, has confirmed being asked for his consent prior to kissing Katy Perry and said he did not feel assaulted. The only offender in this video is Benjamin himself, who has been arrested for took a massive 180. In honor of Blurryface's 10 years anniversary, the like button turns into one of the 9 circles of the album cover. No, it doesn't. World's fattest cat, Crumbs, dies weeks after going to a feline camp. So you mean they killed him? Well, no. He died due to extensive layers of flab, which was hidden under his cancerous tumors. You shouldn't let your animal get this big. Be that person who stretches.
Sad. Oh, we're already on the next video. Oh, that one, I think it could be good as well. It's called Main Character Syndrome. Oh yeah, I think that could be good as well. That ended very abruptly. Very abruptly. Like I'm used with the Starfall videos that we have like 15 seconds of outro music and then it ends. Now that was immediate. Okay, that was it. Damn. A lot of bullshit, a lot of rage baiting stuff. And a lot of people just not using any kind of sources because it's just all made up. Again, I wonder why people do this. Why post something that is wrong and just actively spread misinformation? I don't understand. And I don't think I will ever understand. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. As I mentioned earlier, make sure you subscribe to Vars and support him. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have suggestions or requests for other videos, let me know down in the comments and we will watch them together. And I hope you guys all have a great day and I hope I will see all of you in the next video. Until then, take care and have a good time. Bye.